Hello, in this video we will be looking at the revision for the upcoming statistics test for the class 4Parle. We'll be looking at mean and median, frequency and total and percentage, and bar charts and frequency tables. What I suggest you do is when you see a question, pause the video, see if you can answer the question, and then click play and then see if you have the right methodology and the right solution. So this first question here, we have the masses of 5 cats in kilograms, and they're recorded along here, so 3.5, 4.0, 3.0, 5.5 and 3.8 kilograms. And I ask you to state the mean and the median mass of cat. So we want the averages, the mean average and the median average for the group of cats. So let's do the mean first. Now the mean is simply worked out by adding up all the values that we have. So in this case it's 3.5 plus 4.0 plus 3.0 plus 5.5 plus 3.8. That gives me a total of 19.8 kilograms. And then I take that 19.8 and I divide it by the number of cats, which is 5, give me an answer of 3.96 kilograms. Things to note there is to do it on 2 separate lines. Do one line to show you're adding everything up, and then separately that total divided by the number of things that you've added. So that's the mean. Let's look at the median. The median is the middle one when you've put them in order. So we'll go smallest to biggest. The smallest one is 3.0. The next one then is going to be 3.5, 3.8. And as you see, I'm crossing them off so I don't miss one out and don't do one twice. 4.0 is the next, and the largest one is 5.5. Now the middle one is the one is easily found now by just crossing off from each end, one at a time, so one at each end until I get to the one in the middle, and then that value is my median. So my median is 3.8 kilograms, which is slightly below the mean. It's not always the same value as the mean, so be wary of that, but those are our 2 values. Now in the second part of this question we have another cat added to the group. Its mass is 6.2 kilograms. What is the new mean and median? So I had the total of the cats from the first part, so my new total mass is the old total mass, which is 19.8 plus this new cat 6.2, which gives me a total of 26 kilograms. So my new mean is going to be my 26 divided by 6, because I have 6 cats now. That gives me an answer of 4.38 kilograms. Clearly larger than before because this cat is quite a heavy one. It's 6.2 kilograms, so it's going to bring the mean up. Now the median, again, I'm going to put them in order. I have to put my cat in there as well, the new one, so 3.0, 3.5, 3.8, 4.0, 5.5 and 6.2. This is median. Again, I cross one off from each end, but this time I get 2 in the middle. That's because I've got an even number of items, even number of cats. So when I have 2 in the middle, I add them up, so 3.8 plus 4.0 is equal to 7.8, and then I divide that by 2. 7.8 divided by 2 is equal to 3.9 kilograms, so that's the median. And another way of looking at this is, if you have 2 in the middle here, what you need to do is just find the mean of those 2, add up the 2 values, divide by 2. Here you can see that the median has moved slightly, the mean has moved quite a bit, because this mass of this cat is on the right hand side, it's bigger than everybody else, so it's dragged the mean very much a lot, and it's dragged to the median just a tiny little bit. Okay, so in this question now we have a frequency table, and it's a linear one going across here, and it's the ages of groups of a group of people, and we want to find the mean and the median. So we have people that are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then frequency is just the number of people. So one person is 9, 3 people are 10, 5 people are 11, 4 people are 12, and so on. So let's work out the mean first of all. Now to do that, I would need to have the total number of people and the total of all their weights. So I'm going to do the total on the right hand side here from my table, and the total number of people would just be the 1 plus the 6 plus the 5 plus the 4 plus the 6 plus the 4 plus the 2, all the people across there. Now when I add that number up, I get the answer of 25. So all of these numbers added together make 25. That means there's 25 people. But what's the total of their ages? Well, I'm going to do that in blue. The total of their ages, well, if we look at the first column here, 9, there's one person who is 9 years old. The total of their age is just 9 years. But in the next column, I have 3 people who are 10 years old. The total of their age, or their ages, is 30. So here you can see, if I carry this on down, there's 5 people who are 11 years old. Their total age is 55. So I'm multiplying all the way down my table, getting the total age for the people in each age group. Here I've got 6 people that are 13. Their total age is 78. 4 people that are 14. Their total age is 56. And 2 people that are 15. So 2 times 15 is 30. So now I want to add up the total ages. So I want to add up 9 plus 30 plus 55 plus 48 plus 78 plus 56 plus 30. When I add that up, I will get a total of 306. So the total of the 25 people, total of their ages, is 306 years. So when I work out the mean, it's the total of their ages, 306, divided by the total number of people, which is 25, and that gives me an answer of 12.24 years, which I could approximate to 12 or to 12.2, depending on the nature of the question. Now, what about the median? Well, the median is the person in the middle. Now, I'm not going to write all these numbers out. If I try to write all these numbers out, I have to write 9, then 3 10s, and 5 11s, and so on and so on. I just want the middle person out of 25. So what is the middle person out of 25? Well, it's, if you think about it, middle person in 25 people, there's going to be one person, because there's an odd number. Whenever I have an odd number of things, let's just say we had 5 people, there will be one number in the middle. If I had an even number of things, I would have 2 in the middle. So here I'm going to have one person in the middle. Now the easiest way of finding when I have an odd number is to take 25 and add 1. That gives me 26. And then I do 26 divided by 3, divided by 2, gives me 13. So the middle person is in position 13. So how do I get there? Well, I count. I count my way through to find the middle person. So one person would be here. If they were all lined up in order, I'd have one person aged 9. Then 3 people aged 10. So I've gone past 4 people. The next 5 people are 11, which means I've gone through 9 people. Still haven't got to the 13th person. The next 4 people are 12. Well, that's now 13 people. 4, 9, 13. So the 13th person is 12 years old. The 14th person is 13 years old, but the 13th person is 12 years old. So my median is 12 years old. It's quite a tricky one to get your head around. Probably play the video back again. Just try it through to make sure you fully understand it. We're counting our way through to the middle person. Now this question here involves a percentage, so it's from the same table. And it says calculate the percentage of people who are over 12 years old. Key bit here is over 12 years old. So the ones that are over 12 years old would be 13, 14 or 15 years old. So how many people do I have here? Well, I have 6 plus 4 plus 2, which is 12 people. So 12 people are older than 12 years old. Now I want to find the percentage. I'll do a little proportionality grid here. And 100% of my people, well, that's 25 people. I know that because I counted them up before. I want to find the percentage of people that are over 12. So the percentage of people, that's these 12 people here. So what percentage is 12 out of 25? I know how to do this. If this is my unknown, I multiply these two and I divide by this one. So my x, which is my percentage of people, is going to be 12 times 100 over 25, and that works out to be 48%. So 48% of my people in my table are over 12 years old. Finally, we have a bar chart. And it's a bar chart of chocolate bars eaten in a week by a certain number of people. You can see here the number of chocolates is along the bottom. So the smallest number of chocolates is 0, largest number of chocolates is 4. And the frequency goes up here, and the most number of people is 14, and then 12, 6, 10, and 5. So the totals of each bar is shown on here. So if we just look at this bar here, there are 12 people. So 12 people ate one chocolate bar. Here we have 14 people didn't eat any, and 5 greedy people had 4. And it says identify the median number of chocolate bars eaten from a frequency table. So let's do a frequency table. So what do we want? Let's have a look. We're going to want number of bars, so number NO bars, NO dot bars, and we want frequency. Frequency is just a number of. Okay, so do along here. We have 0 bars, 1 bar, 2, 3, and 4. So how many people at 0 bars? It's just 14. And then how many is 1 is 12. 2 is 6. I'm just taking the number straight off the bar chart and I'm working it across. So if you asked to do a frequency table, it would look something like that. Now we want the median. We want the median here. So how many are there in total? How many people in total? Well, the total people is going to be 14 plus 12 plus 6 plus 10 plus 5. And what does that equal? Let's have a look. We've got 14 and 6 is 20, 30, 42, 47. 47 people. Okay, so 47 people. So the median position is 47 plus 1, which is 48. 48 divided by 2 is 24. So I want to find the 24th person going from 0 upwards. My first 14 are here. My next 12 are here. So that means I have 26 people here. That will clearly then include the 24th person. So my median person will be here with 1 chocolate bar. So the median number of chocolate bars eaten is equal to 1 bar of chocolate. Bar of chalk. And finally, with the same table, they want us to calculate the mean number of bars. Now you could do it from the table that we've already drawn, or we could do it straight from the bar chart. I'm going to do it this time from the bar chart. And what have we got? Well, we know we have 14 people at 0, 12 at 1, and so on. So we literally just write down 14 times 0 plus 12 times 1 plus 6 times 2 plus 10 times 3 plus 5 times 4. And that will give me my total number of bars. So that's the total number of bars eaten. And when I work that through, I get the answer of 74. Now, there are 47 people in my bar chart. So the mean will be the total number of bars, 74, divided by the total number of people, 47. And that gives me an answer of 1.57 something or other. So it's approximately equal to 1.6 bars of chocolate. And that's it.